Hey folks, Pokey and Livvy here from Biomassed.com. Calling you from Iceland here. We're sitting in our hotel room. It's about 1:15 in the morning. We're kind of recovering from our jet lag, but I kind of wanted to check in and give you guys an update on what is going on before we head off to EVE Fanfest starting, well, I guess today. So, just kind of how our trip went. It was probably about like an 8-hour flight with, all of our layovers and that sort of thing. Good flight, not too bad actually, coming from North America. We flew out of Minneapolis, from Phoenix, Minneapolis, and then went over the kind of the Arctic Circle up into here, and it wasn't too bad. So we had a good time there. But it was kind of interesting. People say that Iceland's actually not that cold. It really isn't. It's about 40 degrees, which is much colder than what I'm used to over in Phoenix because I live in the desert. But we got off the plane and it was like, it's not so bad, And then we were coming out of the terminal. And suddenly this Viking guy in, a black CCP shirt, is like, hey, are you guys here for EVE Fanfest? And I'm like, how did you know? I'm like, but yeah, I am. He's like, hey, you want to get a free ride on a bus? We got beer. And I was like, well, I already bought bus tickets, but it's a free bus ride, and there's beer. So I don't know where it all went. I think I drank it all, but... We got some free beer, so that was pretty fun. So it was pretty cool they picked us up. We weren't expecting to get on that bus ride, but we got lucky. It just happened to be there at the right time. So that was pretty cool. So thanks to the devs that picked us up and got us drunk on the way here at like 6 a.m. Iceland time. It was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning for us. It was like 6 a.m. here. So I was in the country for less than like a half an hour and was drunk, so things are going well. But yeah, so we got the free bus ride, and when we went outside, it was like, it's like I said, like 40 degrees, not too bad, but it was blowing wind and raining like pretty damn hard. So we're like staggering as we're running to the bus, and finally got in there, and we took her off and drove into Reykjavik because the airport we came into is not in downtown Reykjavik. So that was like 45 minutes, and got our hotel. It was pretty good. So we decided to head over to Harpa. So Harpa is the convention center where EVE Fanfest takes place, right? And we did our registration, got our bag of swag. We'll kind of do an unboxing later. Got some cool stuff, but we'll do a separate video for that. And then on the way back, we're walking down past some new construction just outside Harpa, and I hear, Pokey? And I'm like, what? No one calls me that except people at home. And it's actually Denny Fleetfoot walking past. He had recognized me from the post I had made on Twitter earlier in the day, showing my face, I guess. And so we met up and we chatted and we kind of walked back to where our hotel was. We had a good conversation. So we're both really pumped for this. It's going to be really good. I think he met up with Darth Carbonite and Ayan Amati. We couldn't make it because we were trying to recover from our jet lag, so we slept for a couple hours in the middle of the day, but they met up, and then probably tomorrow we'll kind of do a group thing, get together and talk it all out for, hopefully, good news related to Project Nova coming out of tomorrow. In terms of what we have to report today, not so much, just because FanFest hasn't started yet, but, my guess is just my personal speculation, if there's going to be something related to Project Nova, it's going to be probably during the keynote. That's kind of like the opening ceremony, not like the keynote. So you'll probably know right away in the morning, starting at 11 local time here, if there's a mention of Project Nova or not. So, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll be on Twitter the whole time, probably blasting away, Dust Veteran Discord. If you're not following me on Twitter, I'll probably do it on my personal account at Pokey and Livvy, or on the Biomassed Twitter account, which is just at Biomassed blog. And also, if you're watching this video, but we'll have everything up on youtube.com/Biomassed podcast, where a lot of this stuff will be coming out. So you can expect daily updates, kind of like this, hopefully with more actual news next time. But yeah, it should be good. So, keep up with us, and we'll get back to you as much as possible. So yeah, just stay in touch, and we'll be updating as we move forward here. So see you tomorrow.